What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me on this snowing Michigan day. We supposed to be getting some sort of, what I got there? Oh, that's just a gray hair. I'm thinking that's some ice or something, man. I'm getting old on y'all. But we supposed to be getting some sort of ice storm or something coming. I don't know, man. Every day they claiming we got ice or something coming. So whatever. Maybe we are. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But it's a couple days till Valentine's Day. And that's what I want to talk about. Valentine's Day. I've seen women saying that Valentine's Day is not for men. That you shouldn't be doing anything for a man on Valentine's Day. And so I'm gonna chime in on that. So obviously I'm in Detroit. So I'm here in the Midwest. And we have a thing here called Sweetest Day. Now, I don't really think that's something that's all that prevalent outside of the Midwest. Because when I talk to different people that I know from different states, they've never heard of it. So that might just be some sort of Midwest thing. But the way I was always taught is that Valentine's Day is for the ladies, and then come October, Sweetest Day, I think it's October 19th. Maybe, I could be wrong. But it is in October. When Sweetest Day rolls around, then that's when your lady, just put my other strap on here, that's when your lady is supposed to take care of you. But that's just kind of been how things are here in the Midwest. And it's not even really official. You know, it just kind of has been like one of those unwritten sort of things. But not everybody adheres to that. There are couples that I see, they do for each other for Valentine's Day, and then they do for each other again on Sweetest Day. And then I know couples that they don't do anything for either because they think they're stupid. They're just Hallmark holidays designed to sell candy and flowers and stuffed animals. And yeah, they are. They really are. There's no question of that. So, I mean, I don't know. I think it really comes down to the couple. But here's my thing. If you have a lady that is really into you, even if you're here in the Midwest, when Valentine's Day kind of is more geared towards the women, she's still gonna do stuff for you. So the unwritten rule thing, the women don't really adhere to it anyway. They love you, they want to do stuff for you, they're gonna do stuff for you regardless. The sentiment of y'all better not be doing anything for man, or I wish I would do something for a man. Like, you know, I heard one of these really masculine women saying that, because those are usually the types that just have so many opinions, so much to say, right? The more masculine ones. And these be the ones that be alone. They be sitting up there straight up alone on Valentine's Day. No dates whatsoever. Or Valentine's Day is a girl's night. You know, so... So while they sit up here telling y'all, you better not be doing nothing for a man, I wish I would do something for a man, my aunties would have these opinions, my mama would have these opinions, then that's part of the problem. These be women raised by a bunch of bitter-ass single aunties around with opinions, bitter grandmas, bitter mama, bitter siblings even. That they all have all these very negative opinions about men. And so they kind of groom them to be the same way. But listening to the advice of, and this is why I say that women shouldn't take advice from other women, because this is the end result. You got women telling other women they better not do something for a man on Valentine's Day when they have nobody to do something for them, or even do something for that person, even if they wanted to. They don't have anybody. You shouldn't be taking relationship advice from a woman that is about to spend Valentine's Day doing some girls' night. You know, I've seen that so much. It's funny. It's a little pathetic. honestly. It's one thing if you alone. I mean, stuff happens where you end up alone. But when you're doing that whole cope thing of, oh, we're going to do it a girls' night, you know that it's because they've been on some bitter chick stuff for a while. They can't get a man. They can't retain a man. They can get a guy that's going to, bust it open, but they can't get a guy that's going to want to be in a relationship with them. And that's because what man wants to be with a woman that never wants to do anything for them? Find you a woman, and this is for my guys out there, find you a woman that enjoys doing things for you, that doesn't have a problem doing things for you. It's not like you need her to do things for you. You can take care of yourself. You're a grown man, but likes to do things of service for you. She doesn't mind cooking you dinner. She doesn't mind coming over and, maybe washing your clothes, just stuff like that. That stuff goes a long way with us. But you have a generation of women that think that a man's job is to be a servant to them. So you got to go out there into the world and bang shoulders with other men that you're competing with. You got to be out there working 50, 60, 70-hour weeks. And then after that, you got to go home and now be servant to your woman. Like, why is she there? What do you need her for? If box is the only thing that you get in exchange, I'm sorry, that's not good enough, especially getting into the age that we are. Like, I'm sorry, I'm about to be 44 in just a few days, the 15th. Man, box ain't enough for me. Box ain't been enough for me for a long time. I think I was like in my teens when I realized that that was it. Hopefully my mother don't watch this, because I don't want her to know that I was out here like that in my teen years. But I remember one time I hooked up with this chick, and after I was just laying there, and I just thought to myself, like, dang, that's it? Like, is this it? I don't know, it was just something, I didn't even know what it was, but it was something more that I wanted. This just didn't satisfy me. It just didn't, like, it was cool, but it wasn't enough. And back then, and mind you, I'm in my teen years, I had no idea what that more was, but I just knew that it was something more. Now, older, some decades since then, I get it. I need more. I need a woman that's cooperative. I need a woman that will have my back. I need a woman that can be led. I need a woman that is going to just basically know how to get behind me, let me do what I need to do to put us in a better situation, and just support me. Like, that's what I need. Now, obviously, I wasn't going to get that from any of the women back then at that age, and that's fine. I wasn't expecting that, but I knew that there was some different level. There was another gear to this, and I had to figure out what it was, and I did. So, guys, ultimately, stop dealing with these women that don't really like you. Really. If you dealing with some woman that's got an attitude like this, of she don't even want to do anything for you for Valentine's Day, she don't want to give you a box of candy or whatever it is. I mean, we really don't mess with candy like that, so I don't really mean candy, but you know what I mean. Just something, a card with, I don't know, a gift card to Target or something. Just something useful to you. It don't even have to be money. She could just do something, a massage, or just something. A woman that doesn't want to do anything for you at all, no act of service at all, that's not a good woman to have. If you dealing with a woman that she thinks that every day, all day, it's all about her, it just basically comes down to reciprocation. A lot of these women, they're alone because they just refuse to reciprocate. They want you doing for them every day, all day, take, and they see any sort of reciprocation as being unfathomable. And it's because they got a lot of women that have been unsuccessful in relationships in their ear guiding them like this. So just be cautious. Pay attention. If you got a girlfriend that she's got aunties that always are in her ear, she goes telling them everything about y'all business. They don't like you anyway. They always in her ear saying negative stuff, talking against you. Girl, you shouldn't be doing this. Girl, you shouldn't be doing that, or whatever. You might want to get away from her, man, because they always going to be in your relationship. It's not just you and her. They in your relationship too, because she going telling them all y'all business, and she's going giving them a very skewed version of events, because she's only going to tell them what you did. She's not going to tell them what she did. She's going to them, giving them a very skewed version of events, and then they're giving her their bitter advice based off of her skewed version. And mind you, they don't want to like you as it is. They hate the fact that she got a man and they don't. So they don't want to like you as it is. And they're going to do their very best to ruin her youth. All her relationships in her youth, they are going to do their best to wreck them. And the sad part is that they don't realize that was the con until it's too late. But I'm going to leave it there, y'all. Valentine's Day can be a cool day for couples, but not so much if you're in a relationship with a woman like that just never wants to reciprocate any sort of acts of service, any sort of kindness even. I mean, some of y'all with chicks that don't even really act like she like you all that much. I mean, she's submissive in the bedroom, but outside of that time, she's treating you like you're a less than, being disrespectful, talking to you in these sorts of ways, talking about you to people and whatnot. Get out of these sorts of situations, y'all. I'm going to leave it there. Let me get in here and do my workout. I'll holler at y'all soon. Peace.